just when you think you got the stream running and it ain't running, and you got to set it all back up again. So anybody in here, give me a mic check. Does that sound any better? Check, check. Hello. We gotta get it. Check, 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 check. Hello. One, two, three, four. Yo. Check, check, check. One, two, three, four. Yo. What about a mic check with this sound? Is this too loud or not loud enough? New candle. Hope it turns around. Yuck.
Yeah,
Hey. How's that mic sound?
not good.
What do you mean it's not good?
Sounds worse than the other one.
Get the hell out of here.
There's a little like zappy sound too. What is it? What kind of mic is it? Headphones?
Yes, my headphone mic with the from my gaming.
It ain't right. It seems low. Is there like the mic on the stick that you could point closer to your mouth?
How about now?
It's a little bit better.
Oh man.
No, 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 that's better. That's better now. It's close to your mouth. You're good.
Yeah, but then I gotta wear a headset. I ain't wearing a damn headset.
Then you're gonna look like a gay boy, huh? I wear a headset.
Oh, you wear a special helmet. I mean,
That's right. Mine come with the whole helmet in
I
case
don't.
I fall down. You know.
The boom.
I like the headset. You know why? Because my kids are loud as fuck, bro. So when I put these bitches on, all that noise canceling comes in. It's beautiful.
I just can't do it. I gamed for so long, man. I can't do it anymore. I can't even stand the heavy things on my head just for this. Give me a second. I gotta switch mics because I can't stand this shit. If the mic don't sound any better, I sure as hell ain't gonna use it.
It sounds fine, but it's not. I wouldn't say it sounds better.
Well, because I'm not gonna wear it, so the mic's gonna wind up sitting. Let's see here if I can rearrange this. So
Now it sounds awful.
that
You
sounds
need that
awful.
fucker. Yeah, I mean, it just sounds like you're far away. You need it really close to your mouth for it to be effective.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second. Hold on, momentum. I'll be right back.
You good? Daily close had a nice little push down. Now it's being bought back up. Brutal. Damn, Ethereum Classic held strong right there. Jeez. A lot of these held up strong. Sand taking off. Look at sand. Sheesh.
Check.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
way better. Look at sand pushing 55, bro. I bought this shit at fucking 38.
Here's what's crazy, bro. That microphone on that web camera is sitting on the other side of the table away from me.
Sounds like
Sounds like
it's
it's
right in
right in
front of
front
your
of your
face.
face. No, this is right in front of my face.
Ooh, now it sounds like you're in my house.
What up, cuz?
It sounds like you living under the bed.
What's up, Angel? How you doing?
She shit her pants. This motherfucker here, man, gets scared over fucking anytime something happens in the middle of the night. She hears a fucking crack in the floor. She's, Thomas, wake up. grabbing my arm. And then, of course, I have an impulse reaction. I shoot out of the bed and fucking run.
All right, so this is with the microphone facing me, but still sitting on the desk.
Yeah, it sounds good, dude. Nice
Uh,
and crisp.
I mean, and so I went through every audio setting that I could go through, and I can't do any more noise cancellation with this setup.
Damn, Sammy fucked you all up, didn't he?
Yeah, man.
Damn it, Sammy. You bastard.
He
Yeah,
probably ain't even listening to YouTube right now. That's what's fucked
right.
up.
It wasn't that bad, dude. I'm telling you. It maybe I don't know. Maybe it was just something that he, noticed on some OCD shit, I'm telling you, it was never anything super noticeable.
Well, so I was just listening to some playback on YouTube, and I don't hear nothing wrong with it. Does it have? Is there some noise? Like right now, the wife's not watching TV, so there's no sound behind me. And if there's any noise there now, there's nothing I can do about it. If there's noise, I'm sorry.
They're not. There's not. I don't hear shit, dude. I wouldn't worry about it.
But
I mean,
I promise you, you come up in my house and tell my wife she got to turn the TV down. I'm not going to sit there and protect your ass.
uh,
Flat out. Nah, I ain't protecting you. Good luck. Let me know how it works out, motherfucker.
that's how my mom is. She don't fuck around either with that. That motherfucker will have that shit way up. It's like, yo, still. I wonder what's going on with sand though. That was a hell of a move. I didn't even notice. Oh, I guess it just made the same move as the rest of the market. Not really surprising. Let me see my average price on sand, just so I can be sure on that. My average price on sand. I am up 30%. Where does it say my average price though? Average price 40 cents. Okay, so it's a little bit higher than I thought. That ain't bad though. I'll take it on spot, You feel me? What's old Ethereum doing? Old Ethereum. Hold on, what's Litecoin doing? That's a good question. I ain't looked at this bitch in a minute. Signal strength on the weekly. Yeah, it's a little bit behind the rest of the market, looks like. Fucking IMX, dude. That chart is incredible. I'm gonna short the fuck out of this bitch if we pull back and it goes below 145, though. I promise you that. I don't think it's going to, but we'll see. This fucking thing was at 55 cents, bro. It's up almost at $2. Almost a 400% move. I'm getting off of here for a little bit. I'll hit you up probably, if not later this evening, then tomorrow.
Yo,
Oh shit, here
fucking,
you go.
before you go, um,
What's up?
if you like the looks of Litecoin USD and you think it'll run later, check out fucking Litecoin Bitcoin pair. Because if you have Bitcoin, you can sell it into Litecoin, and if Litecoin runs, you can sell it into USD. Just look at Litecoin Bitcoin pair, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's on the floor. It's dead.
yeah, tell me that ain't a good buy though.
Yeah,
In
it's a
case,
huge ABC. I don't play these Bitcoin pairs, but if I did, then that would be a great setup.
well, if you're gonna take profit on Bitcoin anyway,
Then buy
and you
Litecoin.
and you think that Litecoin looks like Litecoin versus USD could run, then I mean, I don't know. It's worth a shot. I wanted to
Yeah.
do it earlier, but none of my I think I was trying to find an exchange where I could do it that I actually had Bitcoin on. And
Well,
I
you'd
think
have
I
to
just
just sell your Bitcoin and then buy Litecoin is what you'd have to do more than likely. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Just handle that
yeah,
exchange yourself.
yeah, some of them do it. Like I mean, I think Binance on Binance Global, I know you can, but I don't know if an exchange that I'm using
Kraken.
actually has like the Bitcoin
Coinbase.
Litecoin pair. Oh
Cool.
yeah, Kraken, right?
Kraken's got it.
Yeah, I think I tried to do it on Coinbase earlier.
Well, Coinbase, it'll just tell you, it'll just let you exchange Bitcoin for Litecoin straight up. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go through the
Yeah, you
USD.
can
No.
convert it, but I don't think it lets you buy it on spot.
I'm
Let
not
me
sure.
check. LTC.
Anyway,
Oh, yeah, Litecoin BTC right here.
you have it on Coinbase?
Damn. Yeah.
Oh shit. What is it on the web browser?
Um. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use the web browser.
You
That's
got to
probably why.
use the advanced trader.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Anyways, y'all boys be easy.
Shit, I'm gonna do this.
I'll check
All
in
right.
later, probably. Maybe if not tomorrow. I'm gonna take it easy, relax with the fam.
All right, brother. Enjoy. Tell everybody I said hello. Enjoy your night.
Will do. You too. All of y'all. I'll talk to y'all.
Later.
Peace and chicken grease.
Peace.
Are you home now, Qua?
Yeah, I've been home. I just been doing laundry and cleaning and shit. I still gotta go out. I gotta go to the bank because I wanted to put some more money into my account.
On account, you ain't gonna
But
do nothing with it.
huh?
You can put some in my account.
Yeah, I'll get on that. Send me your numbers and I'll fucking send it right over.
Yeah, bet I do. I'll do it right here while we live on YouTube, buddy.
All right, so I want to buy and use 10% on my Bitcoin. How do I do that? Zero point.
So when you take profit, make sure you take profit in Bitcoin, not in USD.
Yeah, because I mean the idea is to just get more Bitcoin,
Right.
and as long as I'm
Exactly.
accumulating it before new all-time high, then I'll be good anyway.
Well, just as long as you don't make that mix up, okay? So this is where you need to keep a notepad, and you say, all right, I bought X amount of Litecoin with Bitcoin on such and such date. Uh, watch for the run up, and so then whenever the pullback happens and that goes to roaring, because it's going to go screaming, right? It's going to be a big candle. So when that does go, then you got to sell back to Bitcoin so that it's profitable. Because if you don't, then you wind up losing your ass.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, with any luck, like so, say on this trade here, Litecoin USD is down. Bitcoin USD is up. Like at least from where I bought this Bitcoin, it's up versus USD.
Right.
So if Litecoin USD is down and Bitcoin USD is up, then I'll sell it straight into Litecoin. And then when Litecoin pumps, hopefully Bitcoin will be retracing and I can sell it back into Bitcoin and get the Bitcoin for cheaper after Litecoin is pumped.
Right. And, just gotta keep up with it, because it's easy to get your wires crossed, and if you had some that you were holding under USD, and then you're like, why the hell is my portfolio not growing? Well, it's because you're selling too much shit.
Yeah.
You sold it
And
the
then
wrong way. You sold it the wrong way at the wrong time.
yeah, hopefully I'm looking to sell. So I just bought a little bit of Litecoin with VTC. So I'm looking to sell this after Litecoin USD goes up. I'm looking to and Bitcoin USD goes down. I'm looking to sell the Litecoin back into Bitcoin. So
Correct.
then I'll just end up with more
So what?
Bitcoin.
This is what you should do. Do you pay for TradingView?
Yeah,
All
I
right.
have
So
premium.
all right. So go make you a watch list and just do BTC pairs. Your XLM, your LTC, your ETC, all the pairs that you would trade in Bitcoin pairing, right? And just have a list set up, and then make sure that you set some alerts to go back and look, right? I would set, a line on there and make a note, bought uh, Litecoin here, how many you bought, and then set an alert for a take profit date, where you think that you would take profit back into Bitcoin. And I would look at the same run up like you seen on the other pair, right, on the USD pair, be a similar outcome. So look for your run up, your play back to a moving average or whatever your call is, right? But find you a spot to set you an alert to go pay attention and watch it.
Right. Yeah, I'll definitely yeah, and I can even have like a stop loss if I wanted to, where it just automatically sells back into Bitcoin if it drops past a certain price.
Wouldn't be a bad idea, especially since we don't know what this retracement is going to look like. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, even though Litecoin, Bitcoin, XLM, XRP, if you're stuck holding those, it's not like you're not going to dollar cost average anyway, right? But it's however you want to handle it. I mean, if you want to buy that position a couple of times, it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
I would.
It's
It's going to make you
it's
money. It's just going. It's slower. It's slower to make money, but it will make you money, and it will compound because of the price of Bitcoin going up.
yeah, like this specific bag, like when I trade Bitcoin like this with the pairs, it's specifically just to get more Bitcoin. Like I don't care what the price of Bitcoin is. Like it's just specifically to try to accumulate more Bitcoin as long as it's not too far from the lows and it's like nowhere near all-time high. Like not that it's in that case right now. I'm just saying like when it's in like price discovery, like I expect to see a new all-time high. It might not happen, but I expect to at the very least like see the 69 70K top again. And then I don't know what from there, but if it breaks out and it does go into price discovery, like we're gonna have a crazy ass fucking bull run. And I see anywhere from like 100K to like 240K. But yeah, I mean
I'm
as long
seeing
as
80
I'm
between
as
88
long
and
as I'm
92.
getting it.
88 and 92 is the real number.
Yeah, I mean that's more realistic. Um but yeah, I don't know. I mean as long as I'm below the all-time high on Bitcoin, like as long as the Bitcoin USD price is below all-time high, then I think it'll be all right, even if I have to hold it for a while. I would rather have more. I don't want to buy Bitcoin with USD right now necessarily. So I think this is just sort of the next best thing to accumulate more Bitcoin before it goes up to all-time high. And I don't know. I mean, if it goes down to 30K, I'll just buy it with USD because it will be a better value there. But it's usually like Bitcoin will go up and then like level out, top out, and then roll over. And then Ethereum will be topping out while Bitcoin's rolling over, and Ethereum rolls over next. And then like the major altcoins, like the top 10, like the high caps, um, the large caps, they top out as Ethereum's coming down, and the large caps top out and roll over as the small caps start coming up and topping out. So I'm seeing that sort of rotation, and if it goes from Bitcoin to Ethereum to the top 10 and then down to the top 25 and then the top 100 and then like whatever other shit coins are below the top 100, then Litecoin is like fourth in line, because you've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then the top 10. And I don't know if Litecoin's even in the top 25 or not. So it's either fourth or fifth in line. So you could expect that run to be delayed, which it looks like it is on the USD pair. So it's delayed. It hasn't done the same shit that the other coins have done.
You gotta keep in mind. You gotta keep in mind you got blue chips that hadn't run yet. Polkadot ain't done shit. So that means Polkadot and Kusama. So Kusama's going to be the one that's behind Polkadot, right? That's going to Kusama will be your, even though it's more expensive, right? Kusama is lighter than Polkadot. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I don't send in Polkadot because, yo, what up, Sammy?
Hey.
I don't like to send Polkadot because one time I tried to send Polkadot and some of it got lost and it never showed up, and like I was just waiting and waiting and waiting on it forever and it never showed up, and I don't know what went wrong.
Algos, you move Algo and XLM or you movers. I use XRP now that all the exchanges are back doing their thing. I'll use XRP to move. It's fast, it's easy,
Yeah, it's not bad.
What was Polkadot's all-time high? Because I remember it at
$50 something,
like 54 or something like that.
Holy Christ! I let that go at probably $14.
I bought it. I bought it at $8.84 the last time and sold it at 38.
Yeah.
I bought it. One of my buys this cycle was in like 350 range. Like it was somewhere between 350 and 360. I forget where exactly, but I was like, oh shit, because I looked at it, I was like, this thing's got to be bottomed out.
Well, here's what was cool. What I liked about the way Kraken had their staking set up is I could take, what I would do is like when we had the 28,000 Bitcoin dip, right? And Polkadot was down, Chainlink was down, Kusama was way down, Kava was way down, and I bought all that shit, right? I was buying, dabs of each one, and I took them over there and I put them in the staking, and I said, well, that's going to be Christmas money, right? I was like, whatever it does come Christmas time, I'll unstake it and sell it, and that'll be Christmas money. When I turn around and look, and here we are, November and going into December, and fucking Polkadot's, in the 40s, and I'm like, what? And then it pulled back, and I unstaked it, and sold the Chainlink, sold all that shit, man. I was so damn lucky.
Damn.
I mean, it was just, I had some, some of the most profitable trades on some of that stupid shit just on spot bags,
Hi. Question. I got some stupid shit I got to ask. I'm still in SHIB, BitTorrent, holy Christ. Doge and BTC, I'm down $26. SHIB, I'm up 43. BitTorrent, I'm up 15, believe it or not. I've been holding that all fucking day. That's been ripping. I had that back in the day on Bittrex. I had millions of it, But Doge is up $20. So what do you think overnight here? Should I hold this shit? Or, I mean, what do you think Bitcoin's going to do? Because that's what all these are. Are we diversing from Bitcoin with the alts? Or it looks like Doge is strong. I can't believe that I must have got a good entry on SHIB because I got out earlier when I came home with a little bit of profit, a few dollars, but now SHIB is up $40, man. That's big on leverage, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just I'm at the
Uh,
point now where I'm in a position, right, and I'm in DYDX and ETC, both for spot, but um, I'm, we got a grand. I got a grand riding on ETC right now. I was,
Let me see.
we were looking
Now
at
Solana,
we were looking at a
Solana looks
pop.
strong. Yeah, Solana looks strong here too. I've been messing with it, but it's crazy. It took me out a couple times. You know, I made a little, but it was too. It was wicking like
Yeah,
a shit coin.
real violent. Yeah, when you got that much
Um,
volume in there, man, and it's sitting there consolidating.
but look at, but John, Donnie, look at the. I'm sorry, Kwai, if you were finished or whatever, but um, look at the run. Look at the angle of Doge. I guess Shib and Doge are. Shib is starting to roll over though. It already hit a high. I should sell some of that or sell that um, leverage position. Let me see where the hell I'm at on it. 41x, probably on. I don't know. I don't remember, $50 maybe or something. But it's still looking. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just move
I
my.
would, me personally, I wouldn't sleep on anything. If especially if you don't have a stop loss in profit, there's no way in hell.
Yeah. I'll put a stop on it because I think it's. I don't know if it's quite ready to. It's SHIB lost the zero and it a few times and it gained it back over the last 2 weeks, really.
Right.
And it looks like it's right now it's maybe I just take this. I mean, this is the most I've been up on SHIB on a kind of like a scalp trade. So even
I
though I
mean,
probably had a good entry,
if I was going to go to sleep on it, I would definitely put a stop in profit, far enough in profit that it would cover all the fees in case it did go overnight.
All right, that's what I'm gonna do.
I mean, I wouldn't, and then you're losing trade. I don't know that I would sleep on a losing trade. I might would just cut my losses, but Bitcoin is on a green candle right now. There's no volume right now. We got another 30, 45 minutes before they come on and start pushing. So see what they do. But there's no way I'd go to bed on a trade without a stop in profit.
Right, but this is what we were speaking of earlier, like when Crazy was talking about the altcoins coming alive. They already did start. I mean, they kind of did I don't know, in my view, a month ago, maybe they really, because they were like faking us out. Where I would say on bees like that, I think it's all season. I'm hearing everybody else on other discords or whatever saying, all seasons here and blah blah blah. But it really didn't hit yet. But now it is. It seems, and that's
Well,
why.
some of them that are hitting, some of your bigger dogs are going to eat right now. But I mean, we the one thing that I want to be clear about is the fact that even though you have an alt season right now, or you've got some alts running, you're still in a position where if Bitcoin pulls the dip, I don't give a fuck what kind of alt season you're having, they're going to go. They're going down. They're all going to go down. Bitcoin dominance is going to go down. The Bitcoin's going to go down, and everything's going to go trailing down. And you're in a position right now. You're coming up on Mercury retrograde here in about 2 days, and I'm anxious to see what that does. And if it does what I think it's going to do, then it's going to be a red candle. So that's why I'm saying I'm just preparing myself for stop losses because the rest of my money's sitting on the sideline. I've been very vocal about that. And any risk play right now is that it is a much bigger risk because Bitcoin sitting in the position it is, because it's just sitting there like a knot on a log. It's not like it's trying to go up. It's not trying to go down. It's just sitting there. And you know as well as I do that when it consolidates like this, especially after that big of a run, look at it on the daily candles. You look at those candles, you're like, it's going to have to suck some of that back up. So even if you went down to 38,000 right now, just to calm things back down a little bit, right? It wouldn't be bad, but it's going to, everybody that's counting on alt season is going to be like, oh, what happened? Where did my alt season go? Because it's going to go away that fast. Because if Bitcoin dumps 7 to 10% just right quick, just to go get reset and then go, if it is going to make a higher high, right, then it's going to do some damage to some of the alts that hadn't done big plays yet, right? They're going to go back and make their higher low, and the ones that made their play, they're going to make their second set of higher low. So you just got to be careful. I mean, I would push my stops well into profit and be ready.
I just took the profit on that. I'm holding bags of it, so I don't need to hold more. Maybe I should tell myself that I got enough of fucking Shiv. If it hits a penny, I'll be a multi-millionaire probably.
Right.
So why fucking mess? You know what I mean?
I don't think it'll ever hit a penny. It won't even hit a half a penny. But good luck, though.
Well, even a half a penny's good enough, Donnie. You forget the shit coin and the penny stock fucking trader, right? So, but yeah, I'm happy with that. Fucking Ship took enough, on leverage. Ship took a lot from me, and I used to say, "What the fuck you doing, man? I'm holding more of you than fucking a lot of people, and you're still fucking me, right?" But whatever.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, dude. I was on the phone with my friend, his wife. They took her whole colon out, man. The whole fucking thing, supposedly. I'm like, what?
That ain't good.
Well, they said they reattach it somehow, or I don't know. He's only like 60, whatever. I don't know. She didn't look. I don't know. I don't know why. He said it blew up out of nowhere, and I'm like, are you kidding me? She never complained about like what I complain about, stomach issues, and he goes, I go, is she the type that complains about pain? And he goes, maybe not. And I go, well, that's not good. And when when your better half doesn't tell you what's going on or how they feel, that's something's not right there. I mean, right, Donnie? You should let each other know.
Yeah, I mean, my wife knows everything. She goes to the doctor most of the time.
Yeah.
So I mean, sucks. But I don't know, man. Just be safe. That's all I say tonight. I would be real safe, because you don't know what you don't know what these guys are going to do overnight.
I can't believe. Well, I've been looking at it where the weekends have been pretty good, but now we're coming up to 40,000 area. It's like we're due for a move down, but then again, we didn't hit like I was calling it the other night. Maybe we'll get a mini blow off top at like what I think a lot of people are saying, like 48, 50 area, 55 the most, and then pull back before the half inning and then blow up. And we're in over 80 grand on Bitcoin, maybe 100 by February and March. March is interesting month too. I don't know. Look at March area, Donnie. You probably I know. I think it was crazy. It was saying something about April or something.
Yeah, I mean, all through there, you're going to see some heavy dancing, because you got a lot of heavy costs right there.
If you got the ETF stuff coming, you don't know. Nobody knows. Nobody here, nobody anywhere can say where this is going to end up going in the next few years. I mean, this thing really hit crazy numbers if it does play out where it becomes a stable money. use case.
Transfer of wealth.
Yeah, and there's people. I heard somebody, just I put on TV on a channel that I don't even know what the channel was. Oh, or you look on social media. Oh, it's terrible. They're trying to change the whole financial system. Oh yeah, because you fucking guys are robbing everybody. Don't be crying that Bitcoin is like the payment of the devil. Where money always was, right?
Always has been.
I know, it's like so stupid. They think that these people that are saying that shit are like really trying to pull a fast one on the ignorant. Where if you don't know how money is being manipulated, you better check yourself.
Yeah.
It's like ridiculous.
Yep. Yep.
And anyhow, I digress. I sound like Mr. Graybeard.
Yep.
I didn't
I
get to talk.
digress.
I didn't talk to him last night. I think he was on.
Well, I talked to Mr. Jack last night, and
Oh fuck yeah!
Jack Scrap.
yeah, he'll be coming in. He said he'll come and join
Oh
us.
shit!
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
yeah!
yeah.
He's just been really busy, with all the computer stuff and dealing with all that. So he said he'd be jumping in and he'd come and hang out with us. I told him it was a whole lot different room in here than what he's used to dealing with.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Donnie. So if like this would obviously be like I'm not gonna put all the work into it probably unless it's like bigger buys than what this was, but if if I put that like I put a picture in general, if I put like bought this many Litecoin, sold this many BTC, and the date and time, and then what price Bitcoin was at the time, like Bitcoin versus USD was at 43,776. Litecoin USD was at 77.11. So like I can have all the reference, everything I really need to reference is all right there.
Right.
I mean, it'll be in my order book,
Right.
but
It's nice to have
I
it
don't
where
know
you can see
how.
it, right? So you can go back to your Litecoin and be
Yeah.
like, all right, I bought right here. Bitcoin was at this price. So I need, in order for this amount of Bitcoin to be profitable, it needs to be up above this.
Yeah, and like just that line right there will tell me that. Like just
Right.
having that line there.
Exactly. I do the same thing.
Like,
I do the same shit, bro. I do the same shit.
um,
Cause see, on my alt trading,
I
I
mean,
use alt trading. It's kind of like 3 commas, but way fucking nicer. Um, and it's $591 a year, right? Um, it was what it was for the Christmas special, but with their charts, I do the same thing. And what's cool about it is when I go in there and do that, um, where I buy, it tells me how much I bought, and it also shows me what my percentage is that I'm up or down. It gives me my total P&L. It gives me my total average buys. Like I bought quant all over the place, right? And right now my average on quant is like $93 or some shit, and
damn.
it always keeps up with it for you. I love alt trading, man. That place is badass.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Well, what I like about it is I could do grid bots, I could do DCA bot, I could do special signals, I could do trading view signals, I could do um, now that you can do trend line buys on trading view. Um, so let's say I wanted to trade what I've got set up on my with this GANFAN stuff, right? Let's say I want to put a trend line. I'll just take and draw a little bit of trend line right here. All right, and price hits this trend line, it'll buy. Price hits this trend line,
Damn.
it'll sell. I can set it up like
No
that.
way.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They got that shit on Trading View?
Yeah, yeah. You can do that shit now.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's sick. I'm gonna have to get on that as far as like, well, first I don't know how many I don't know what exchange I have that I can actually import straight into TradingView. But is that all trading?
No,
Is
that's
that an
all
exchange,
trade.
or is that a bot?
It's a bot program, but all trading is just like 3 commas, but it's a bot. But they have trading view charts, and so I mean, you could do if you're paying for trading view anyway, you can use trading view, just send the webhook signal like I used to do with 3 commas, and do the webhook signals. And so like if I wanted to buy at one line and sell at another line, all I got to do is go right click on that line and add alert, and then paste my webhook in, and that's it.
Nice, dude. Sounds clutch.
It's tough, man. I'm excited to get ready to set one up on it and get it running, get it tested, make sure I'm on a, because I'm gonna start swinging like that on these lines, because they work, they freaking work. And then the best part about all trading is I could do a trailing stop loss.
Oh shit. Wait, does it automatically set it up for you, or do you have to program it in?
You'll have to program it.
Well, yeah, that's the way I would prefer it anyway.
Yeah, it
But
does.
it just takes time.
It does. It does. It's done. So the DCA bot that I've got running right now, that's in super conservative mode, 100. I think it's 135 trades in 57 days, and I'm 100% win ratio.
Damn.
No fucking losses.
Not a single losing trade.
Not a single one. And I'll show you.
Wow,
I'll
dude.
show you. I'll show you the bot. You'll be like, no fucking way. I'll show you the bot. Not a single fucking loser, man.
Yeah, because dude, I definitely got to get on that, because no matter how I cut it, like I can give some decent TA, but I'll never be able to keep up with fucking computers and algorithms and shit. So I'll make trades for fun, but really, like I want to have something that can make me like a decent passive income while I'm doing that. Like just that can be more reliable than me and trading on my emotions, because like a bot doesn't do that.
So I lied. It is 53 days. Okay. It is 53 days, and it has made 14.46% in 53 days with a 135 closed and a 100% win rate.
Damn, that's nuts. It's absolutely bonkers. Bananas.
So 81 of my positions were closed off of the initial buy. 48 of my positions were bought off of one DCA. 4 of my positions was bought off of 2 DCAs, and 1 position was bought off the 3rd DCA. 1.
What does that mean, bought off the DCA?
So the DCA, dollar cost average, the way I set it up is I'll buy at, say, $1. Well, then you go down 1.5%, and that'll be my first buy. You go down 4.5% from your initial buy, and that'll be my second order. My third order is at 7.5%.
Can you build like a dynamic DCA bot so that the further down it goes, the heavier your bag?
Yeah. So what way
Is
mine
like-
is? It's called martingale.
So like the
I
first,
do martingale.
yeah, like
So
a
it's $100 on your first one, $200 on your second one, $400 on your third one, $800 on your. You just always get bigger and bigger, right?
Yeah, so your weighted average is low, like
Right.
heavier towards the bottom.
And that way, like, so the way I've got this bot set up is it takes profit at 0.85%, and which is actually like with fees and everything, it winds up being like 1.03%. So, but at 0.85%, it'll take profits. But if you go look at, like, I've been having it's got a trailing stop on it. 0.99, 0.99, 0.92, 1.80, 0.88, 0.91, 0.86. I mean, all these trades, I've got one trade that's 0.85 in the last 7 days. Everything's been, greater than that 0.85.
Nice, man.
And
Sounds like you're crushing it.
it's doing good, man. I'm tickled. I'm very, very happy.
Tickled pink.
Tickled. And now, my ETC grid bot is finally in the green again. My DYDX is in the green again. Let go. Take it to the moon right quick.
Oh.
I was hoping that ETC would just take off smoking it, because it put on a candle last night. Did you see that? Look at that ETC, that Ethereum Classic, and go check out that wick that it put on. I don't even think it was last night. It was 3 o'clock.
Yeah. Dude, fucking ETH Classic gets wicked volatile during the bull market. It'll go way up really fast, and then it'll fucking come crashing right back down, like, just as fast.
Yeah. Yep.
It doesn't really fucking hold trend, like, ever. It just, it makes a move, and then it's done with the move, and it goes back the other way, and when it's done going down, it fucking pops back up.
It went up to 23.36 on my end, and then I look back and I'm like, why is this damn thing back down here at $21? What the hell's going on?
Yeah, man, that coin's fucking wild. I mean, I never invested in it long term because I think it sucks, but it's fun to trade and scalp. That's for darn sure.
And the one thing I liked about this is you can look at your actual numbers, like your statistics of what you're doing. Where's it at? Let's see. What the hell? What the hell's going on?
My room is gonna smell way better once I get this fucking dirty laundry out of it. I was like, what the fuck smells in my room? And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's my fucking laundry. I haven't been keeping up as much because the fucking trading's been too exciting. But then you get to a point where you ain't got shit to wear, so you kind of have to do laundry. Especially interesting. I'm transitioning from my summer clothes to my winter clothes still.
My last,
but I had a hard year.
my last setup has finally got my trades back up. So my manual trades, where I freehand trade, where I sit here and set up trades all the time, in 59 days, 67.35% win rate, 229 of 340 trades.
Damn.
And that's, what gets me is my stop losses. That's the only reason my trades go to a loss. But that's pretty good for freehand trading, bro.
Yeah. I'll say.
Because what I've been doing is I've been trying to trade the really small cap coins that are move fast, and I've just been taking short jabs at them. And I've got what's cool about this smart buy setup is I could buy instead of doing a market order, right? It does it'll set up a buy off last price and put it in as a limit order, and I could do a stop loss at what I've been doing is I'll do a stop loss at 4%, and I'll do a second buy at 1.5% down, but I'll double my entry. So if I go in it with a $500, that's the 1.5% will be $1,000, but I've got my take profit set at 0.85%, just like my DCA bot, right? And I was sitting there watching these coins just bounce and bounce, and I had like a list that I was watching, and so every time I'd see one bounce, I go hit it right quick, hit it. And one day, man, I made like $2,200 in about 15 minutes, and I was like, all right, I'm
Damn.
done, bro. I am done.
Yeah, you got to teach me how to do that because I could definitely fucking use that.
Now, all trading, man, it's some good shit. It's got a 14-day free trial. You just gotta, you can, I would tell you, get off that damn Coinbase, go straight to Kraken, because the fees at Coinbase now are ridiculous.
Yeah, they're not too great. I mean, I'm on Kraken too, but
Kraken,
I only have so much of my portfolio left over there. I think all I'm holding over there is a little bit of Mina, a little bit of Quant, well, a lot of bit of Quant, and a lot of Bitcoin. But I think those are the only 3 coins I still have on there because I moved all of my Kava, all of my Kusama, all of my Dot, all of my Atom, all of my Link, all of my Mina. Like, well, almost all of my Mina. Everything I had on there, I moved it off because they stopped doing their fucking staking. So I sent it somewhere else to stake it. And I don't know. I haven't really bought anything else on there. That's kind of like my.
have you been over since since they've done all the updates with the Pro Kraken?
Yeah, I can see. I see how you can go and shift over from one style to the other and shit.
Man, that Pro Kraken is beautiful. What a great platform. If I was just going platform trade, that would be where I would do. That'd be all I would do was use their platform. It is a beautiful platform now. That's one of
I
the
like
nice.
the old one. I think you can still go back to the old one, but do you remember the old one with the fucking like it had like a black screen and then it had like the order book and
Oh
it
yeah,
was like
yeah.
see
You
like
can
the
go back to
background was
original.
see
Yeah,
through
yeah. You can go back to original.
and like the candles were like I think it had hollow candles as default.
Yeah.
I
You
thought
can
that one
change it.
was cool.
You can change your. You can change the mood. Kind of like my computer here, floating its colors. I'm like, what the hell, man? Why can't you just be a normal damn computer?
All right. This new computer I got is kind of a beast. I'm trying to make some more money so that I can afford an even better one because I was like, fuck it, I'll start with this one to like just see how well it performs. And it's a laptop, but it's like a gaming laptop, and I got it for really cheap. So I'm like, this is supposed to be a badass like a real badass laptop with like a pretty decent processor. So let me see how this performs, and then if it ends up like being just not enough, at least it will still be something like moderately decent or like more than decent that I can like take on the go with me if I need to go somewhere. Like say I go on a trip like to Florida or something, but I still want to trade.
That's what I've
I
got
can
one.
take it with me.
Yeah, my HP. Well, now, so um, I had to upgrade because I bought that. You know, I've got 2 computers here that I bought from Jack, but the Dell desktop, it was I upgraded the RAM in it and everything, updated the video card, but the processor was just starting to go bad. It's a late 2016 i5, and it just wasn't. It couldn't hold on no more. It was getting to where I couldn't even stream into Discord at
Damn.
any kind of level. I had to use the lowest settings, and then so my iMac, the 27-inch iMac that he sent me, I've been wanting to try iMac, right? And so I bought one of those from him, and I love that machine, but it just don't have the ass to do all I'm trying to ask of it. So
Yeah.
instead of messing that up, I'm gonna put that in there with my wife, and so she can use it with the Cricut and all that other shit, right? And then I went and bought me a new tower because I was just going to build one, right? I was going to. The matter of fact, the processor that's in this one, the CPU that's in this one, the AMD Ryzen 7 7700. I was going to use that card. I was going to use that CPU anyway, and I was going to use the 6800 GPU and do 64 megs of RAM. And I looked it up. I had the build list set up. I had everything ready to go. They had it all at Best Buy. I could buy it online, and it was going to cost me 12.40 or something like that. But I could walk right into Best Buy and buy all the parts off the shelf for 13.08. So I was going to go to Best Buy and buy all that shit and build my own PC. But then I still had to buy Windows, right? So it was going to be like, I was going to have less than $1,500 in it, right? Well, for some reason, this computer showed up on my part of the Best Buy thing, and I looked and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And it had the 7700 GPU. It had the 4060 Ti NVIDIA card in it.
The graphics. Right?
I was like, "Get the fuck out!" And here's the crazy thing: it was on sale for $1,100.
Hell yeah!
And it's got the fancy case with the lights all in it and all that shit. The 3 fans on the front, 2 fans on the back. I mean, it's got fans everywhere, and it was already built, already had the windows on it and all that stuff, and I didn't have to do anything. And I was like, why wouldn't I buy that? So I was like, I went through the complete part list of what this computer is, and I went to Newegg and spec'd it out. $1,704 was the cheapest I could get this computer, and in parts, and be able to build it myself. And that was without Windows, so it would have been $1,800. So I was like, man, I'll be stupid not to buy that computer, man. I mean,
Yeah, might as well save yourself all the hassle and get it a little cheaper.
yeah, I mean, it's got a hell of a lot cheaper. I mean, that's a ton of money saved, because I contacted what's it called, Digital Storm. I reached out to Digital Storm and I said, look, can I get a AMD Ryzen 7700 with the 4060 Ti? And they sent me a quote back of $2,240 shipped to my door, ready to use. So you figure I saved over $1,000. But it's the HP Omen. If you want a big badass, there you go.
Yeah, most of the fucking I couldn't find a laptop that could support like 64 gigs of RAM. Like I was
But
like, I want to know
most can't.
if I can. I was like, I want to know if I can buy a laptop and upgrade it to 64 gigs. But none of the laptops I looked at, like they all said that they had like a maximum
32
of like fucking 32 gigs. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's a laptop. I mean,
So
that's a lot for a laptop. Most laptops only have 8. 90% of the laptops out there only have 8.
Yeah.
So I mean, because they're laptops, they're not supposed to be set up for that. That's why you're supposed to go to a desktop. If you're wanting that much RAM, then you should be using a desktop, right? Because that means you got a serious power draw. Because if you're using that much RAM, then you need to be on the desktop, because you're pulling too much. Like with what's on, if you seen what was all on my screen right now, you'd shit your pants. You're like, Donnie, that's stupid. All right, so
yeah, I got fucking like 12 fucking tabs open.
Yeah,
I got like in one window, and then I got 4 windows that each have like 12 tabs open. And
have you ever tried to run OBS? Have you ever tried to run OBS? Do you know what OBS is?
No.
That's the program you use in order to stream to YouTube. So
okay.
I've got OBS, I've got Discord, I've got the Ganzilla, I've got AllTrading, I've got TradingView that's got 4 or 5 tabs open on it right now. I've got my TradeStation, which is my stocks, for all the stuff I do with my stocks and everything. I leave it running just so I can, because I'm always going over on those charts and messing with those, right? And then with all that going, plus I'm streaming onto here, and I'm not even, I pulled it up while ago. I'm using 1% of my CPU, I'm using 20% of my GPU, and I'm using 18% of my RAM.
While you're running all that shit?
While I'm running all that shit.
Damn. That's pretty good. Yeah, so I just want something that, like, I want a computer that I can get for less than like let's say less than $1,500 that I can do anything. You know what I mean? Something that can do fucking anything, pretty much.
You could,
And I don't
I
really
can
care
game
as
right
much
now.
about
I
the
could,
graphics card.
yeah, I could go right now while I'm in here with you guys. I could go right now play Call of Duty right now, and it wouldn't even phase this machine with all this other shit going.
Nice. Yeah, this thing only has 16 gigs of RAM. So,
Which is not bad
I'm
if you're not doing all my stuff.
yeah. I mean, but I can't really um like I wouldn't be able to do all the charting and run Discord and stream to YouTube
No, you wouldn't
and
stream.
then play games all at the same time. Like, like I wouldn't be able to do all that shit at the same time.
Look, this price is
But
done.
this
This price is done went up a little bit, but here's the link for it, bro. So here's what I did whenever I bought that machine, because everything that's in that card right there, right? Everything that's in there, that is a nasty machine. I took before I even turned it on, I bought the RAM, the 64 uh, megabytes of RAM to put in there to replace that 16. I just took that 16 out and put it in the pack, and I put 64 in it. So
yeah.
and
What'd
so
you do with the
the
what'd you do with the other one? Are you gonna try to sell it or what?
what, my computer?
No, the 16 gig.
Oh, it's laying right here in the box.
Oh. See if you can sell that shit on eBay or something.
Fuck that, man. You won't get $40 for it. It's not worth it. I'll hang on to it. Might need it for something else. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
But for what that is, the price has already went up $50 since I bought it. But you figure you can buy 64 gigs of RAM, 64 megabyte RAM for 100. I think it was $164. They had it on sale for. Um, so, and that sale ends Sunday. Oh wow. Sheesh. But you figure you can buy the 64 RAM to go in that machine for almost $900 cheaper than you can buy the parts and build it yourself.
Yeah. I mean,
it's got a
not bad.
4060 Ti. I mean,
It's
that's
sick that you can like look inside and see the fans and the fucking graphics card and shit.
yeah, and it changes colors. Like while it's sitting here, it's called Ocean. It goes through all. You can pick the mode that you want to use, how fast you want the lights to change, and all that stuff. It's pretty cool, man. You can turn all the lights
It's pretty
off.
dope, but I don't really I don't necessarily really have the room for it with my setup right now, but that's why I was like, I'm just gonna fucking go spring from one of those little mini PCs that they have now. And those things like apparently are the fucking bomb. Like you could get some really good like
Oh yeah, there's some
really
cool
good
ones, but
processor,
you're still not going to
processor
stream with
speed
it.
and RAM.
You won't stream
What?
with it. Don't get it confused, because if you're going to do all the stuff that you're doing now, you can't stream it. I went into it, and bro, before I pulled the trigger on this, I researched it so much it wasn't even funny. My whole YouTube is slammed full of PC builds and PC comparisons and guides and which processor to use with which board. I've done comparisons. Like before I walked out of the house to go buy this thing, I done one last check, and I went and they got a website that you can go that you can compare the card to the CPU to the GPU to see how good of a match it is. And this was a 94% match, and I was like, "Yep, I'm going to get it. I'll be right back."
So wait, so like why do you think that? So you don't think one of the mini PCs would cut it? Like if I was trying to stream and like chart and trade at the same time? Like or like why don't you think that would be good enough?
If you were trying to stream and everything, it just don't have enough power. It don't have the resources to do what they'll tell you how to do it. Yeah, you can stream with that, but you won't be able to do all the other stuff that you got going on. You're
You
gonna have
think
to,
just because of the graphics card?
yeah, between the it's memory. Multitasking has to do with your RAM.
Yeah.
When you
So,
start,
but if I got one that had 64 gigs of RAM,
well, you're not gonna get one. You'd have to add it to it. So if you caught something on
no,
sale,
they got new ones available that have the
no, they
new
don't.
of the minis.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, oh, if you go to Apple, yeah. If you go to
No,
Apple,
it's called Minis Forum.
and how much is that?
I think they're like between like 1100 and 1500.
Well, you might as well buy that HP Omen and have a badass.
Yeah, but it's just like too
It ain't big.
bulky.
It's not that big. It's not that big. It really ain't. It sits right here under my desk. I've got it sitting right here underneath my desk, and I don't use monitors. I don't care about all that fancy monitor shit. But I use 43-inch 4Ks for monitors. I use TVs for monitors.
This one is, I forget what the hell it's called. Venus, yeah, Venus series. You can get one of these 32. Oh, 64 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage for fucking $900. But I'm sure that the graphics card is not really the best just because it doesn't have room for all the shit.
It don't. And that's where it's you gotta give some to win some, right? So
Yeah.
if you're worried about space, but I mean, like I said, this thing fits under my desk, and I mean, it's
This is the one I'm talking about.
yeah.
The Venus Pro.
Yeah, I actually watched a video on that where they were comparing the minis. Yeah, that's one of the ones.
Essentially have everything I would need, except I don't know, just. I mean, even look at the display is like really fucking pretty sharp. I could trade on I could either trade on this and stream on my laptop, or trade on my laptop and stream on that. I don't know. It would be tough trying to like share my screen to show people stuff though.
Yeah, that's why I wanted a machine that I could do everything all in one, because I was tired of having to deal with 3 machines to do anything.
Yeah.
Especially with this one,
Yeah, exactly.
maybe about to crash,
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into getting a tower because, like, I might be able to figure something out, like work something out where I can put in, find some space for it. But it just doesn't seem like I figured the the mini PC was probably the best option for now, and then I guess I could always upgrade later. But I don't know. I don't want to go spending fucking thousands and thousands of dollars on new PCs. Like, I'm not gonna need more than 2. So I just don't know what I would do with the other one. I guess I could sell it once I'm done with it if I upgrade and get something better, but I'll never get as much as I paid for it.
No, and that's why there's a bunch of these minis out there, and I'm trying to think. 64 gigs DDR5, 5600 AMD Radeon 780M chipset.
Yeah, one of them. I wanted the one that had the fucking the Ryzen 9, like 9000 series or some shit, but it was like $1,100, I think. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if I'm gonna spring for this right now.
That's a cool little video. That's a cool little machine. I did watch a video. Just put it in YouTube. Put that machine in YouTube. The Venus series UM790, and go watch some of the videos on it. And I mean, it's an impressive little machine, but I don't know that I would try to. You're not going to do what a tower does.
Yeah, probably not.
So see, I was going to buy a Mac Mini, right? And so I contacted Apple to talk to them about it. And they were like, "Oh no, you don't need a Mac Mini." I was like, What if I upgraded?" And he's like, "No, no." He's like, "You would kill that machine." He's like, "You'd be so mad." He's like, "Because you're gonna have, if I upgraded a Mac Mini to where I wanted it, I was gonna have $1,600 in it." He's like, "You might as well just buy the studio and go to 64 gigs of RAM, but you're still gonna be $2,300, but you'll never see the true potential of that machine because it'll be past what you need. So you would be easy to go." And that's when I started the whole journey in the rabbit hole of building a PC. And you know, the PC parts picker. I went through Newegg. I've been through all these companies. You know, these Digital Storm and Cyberpunk and all these other places that do custom PC builds. Watched I don't know how many hours of stupid videos and shit. It was like, come on, man. There's got to be a simple answer somewhere. And then all of a sudden, right here at the end, when I'm getting ready to leave the house to go to Best Buy, this thing pops up, and I'm like, I'll be damned. Look at that. Instead of going to the store right down the road, 15 minutes away, I had to go across town 45 minutes away to the store that had this in stock. And they had two of them.
Yeah, dude, it must have been a sign. Fucking, I had a similar situation when I bought this laptop. Like, it was a Black Friday sale. So even though it's like a 900 something dollar computer, I got it. It was on sale for like 400 something, and I had gift cards for like I had like 50 or $60 worth of gift cards. So I ended up getting that thing for under $400, and it's worth more than 900. So, but it was a Black Friday sale, so I really like lucked out. And but the problem was I went to every store in my area. I went to 4 different stores that were in my immediate vicinity, and they all said that they were sold out. So I was like, shit. And so I was like, can you like look up to see if there's one like in stock anywhere in the fucking area? And they said, oh yeah, like there might be one at this store, and it's fucking um 45 minutes away. And I'm like, shit. I'm like, so it says there's one in stock, and they were like, yeah, we don't know if that's like an online order or something. Like it's worth a shot. They might have one, but you know, if you go over there, like it's worth a try. I can't promise anything. So I drove fucking 45 minutes over there, and I asked the guy, I'm like, yo, so I need this computer. He's like, yeah, those are all sold out. I'm like, the guy at the list, I was like, look, the guy at the other store said that there was one in stock here. I'm like, I just drove like 45 minutes to come here to try to fucking grab it. And he was like, well, he's like, I looked for that one. He's like, I'm telling you, I looked for that one earlier for another customer was asking about it. He said that, and he's like, I couldn't find it over there. I'm like, well, can you just like scan it to see if you have one in stock? And he's like, uh, all right, well, hold on. So he scans it, and then he's like, it says one in stock, but I don't know if somebody's already picked it up or, and it just hasn't updated. So he goes to look in the cage to see if it's there, and he's like, no, he's like, it's not here. He's like, but there's this one. He's like, this has the Ryzen 9 in it. So it's, he's like, I don't know if you'd be interested in that one because like the price is it'd be such a significant price difference. And I'm like, yeah. I'm like, well, how much is it? And he was like, it's like 1,300. And I was like, yeah, I don't really have that much on me. I didn't bring that much because um like I wasn't expecting to pay more than a couple hundred, and I only had like 1,000, so I was still short. I mean, I guess I could have used my card to make up the difference, but I was like really dead set. Like I brought 1,000 there and was like, I'm not gonna fucking spend any more than this. And um he's looking through them and shit, and then like for like 5 minutes, and he's like, yeah, sorry man, like blah blah blah. And then he's like, hold on, wait a minute. And he finds one like way in the back, and he's like, is this it? And he's like reading the side of it and shit, and he fucking scans it. He's like, yeah. He's like, that's it. He's like, you're in luck. He's like, you might be in luck. And he like scans it. He's like, yeah, this is it. like, yada yada. He's like, my bad. He's like, I really looked for it. Like I was really looking for it earlier and I didn't find one. And he scans it and he's like, what does it say? And he's like, he's reading it off and he's like, do not put on sales floor until all online orders are picked. And he was just like, all right, I'm gonna pretend that I just didn't see that. He's like, because you drove 45 minutes to come get it, so um he's like, I don't care. He's like, if you drove 45 minutes, he's like, yo, like whoever it is, like if they, he's like, I don't know if somebody ordered it and they didn't pick it up or what, but he's like, I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see that. So so he sold it to me. And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, you're the fucking man. And I don't know, man. I ended up getting the very last one that was in stock in the entire area, like fucking, like probably within like 100 miles of me, and like I don't think any of the other stores within like 100 miles even had one. So I got the very last one, and I was like so psyched about it because they were like, we're supposed to get more eventually, but not until I don't think the next shipment is till like November 28th. And I'm like, oh fuck that, dude. I don't want to wait that long. So I'm trying to get one because the sale was only for that one day. It was like on November 8th and the sale was for that one day. I was like, I gotta fucking buy this thing. Like I can't pass this up. But I don't know. I just I guess I got lucky on that one.
Yep, sounds like it. Sounds like you got real lucky. The same way I did whenever I got Hannah her laptop. I get there and
I went through a lot of stress.
the only one
Around
they had was an open box, and so I wound up getting $200 off of it. Hell yeah! I was like, shit, yeah.
Wait, you got it for cheaper?
Yeah, because it was an open box. Somebody had opened the box.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get it.
But nobody ever. It was an open box, but it was never even took out of the wrapper. It was still in the the foam stuff around it. It never even come out. But I got $200 off.
Brand new, huh?
Yep, brand new.
I was asking him what like the return policy was on this and shit. He's like, he's like, you could return it. Like, I mean, I don't see why. He's like, you got 2 weeks. I don't see why you wouldn't be able to return it. Like, as long as like, we can still sell it. I'm like, yeah, I'll take care of it. I'm like, I just want to see what it can do before like I really commit to it. And I mean, dude, the thing's pretty mint. Like it's been working pretty well so far. It's badass, dude. It's like made of metal and shit. I could probably drop this thing on the ground and it won't break.
Don't do that.
No, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just saying, like, if I wanted to bring it like on an airplane and like pack it in my bags, like I wouldn't be worried about it. Like it seems rugged enough where like it won't get broken. Like one of my laptops got broken that way. And I was like, what the fuck? Got broken because I tried to bring it on a flight. When they checked my bags, they did something. I don't know what the fuck they did, but they were rough. They must have been fucking roughhousing behind there because thing came out all fucked up. Luckily, the laptop wasn't that expensive though. But anyway, I gotta go switch my laundry over. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna go get me a shower. I'll be around in a little bit.
Yeah, man.
Later, man.
Later.